your homegirl, Miss Analytical, and I'm coming to you straight out of NYC on this, you could say, quiet Wednesday afternoon. So I'm heading out to the city to do some business, but since it's Capricorn season, that was kind of fitting. So shout out to all the Capricorns out there who listen to my channel, who are my subscribers, who are loyal with me and everything. I'm trying to say I really like Capricorns. Capricorns, I feel, are underrated as an astrology sign, but I really think Capricorns are straight up, very direct, take no mess. And, what you see is pretty much what you get with a Capricorn. And there are two Capricorns that I have always, loved. One, of course, I know is my aunt. She's no longer here, but she was a Capricorn born January 2nd. And then the other Capricorn, I've never met her, but she's been a part of my life. I would say, you can hint that, word life. She's been part of my life since I was 8 years old. And pretty much I played her music constantly. And that's Mary J. Blige. And today is her birthday. So shout out to her. And Mary J. Blige is 52. She's never hit her age. And she's an icon. And she has aged gracefully. I hate to say it like that, but there's no other way to say it. But the reason why I'm shouting her out is because a person like me who is getting up there in age, my birthday is coming up soon. To me, she is an example of someone who didn't play the game the traditional way, but yet still became successful, and even more successful than her counterparts and her contemporaries when she was coming up in the recording industry. Another thing, too, is that she's been successful not just in music, but in acting, in producing. Also, believe it or not, she has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and she is not a one, but a two-time Academy Award nominee in the categories of acting and in songwriting for Best Original Song. So she was the first Black woman to be nominated for 2 Oscars the same night. Or the same year, you could say. That sounds more professional. Although Mary doesn't have children, still, she's a success story. And I'm have to say that because there are a lot of people in our community, in the Black community, that feel that if you don't have children, you're not successful. You can be everything. You can be an attorney. You can make 6 figures. You can say 4 properties. You can have 2 cars. You can have a 401k that's $1 million+ dollars. You can have bank accounts that are multi-million, okay? 7 figures. But if you don't have children, you're not successful. But you can be, on the flip side, you can be illiterate. You can be bubby. But if you have children, at least you did something right. And that's a problem in our community. And that's something that we got to get out of our heads. Because particularly in my generation, in my community, a lot of 80s babies, a lot of us, we've been struggling. We've been struggling a lot. And it's not the kid, it's not the child factor. I want to make that clear. But what it is that our community at the time when we were coming up, they put a lot of emphasis on children because we came from broken homes, that it was so much emphasis on having children, but it wasn't a lot of emphasis on other things besides, being fashion forward, having money, things of that nature. But education, ownership, home ownership, or owning property, having investments, those things weren't really put at the forefront for us. And now, since, the economy is changing, we're headed for a recession if we're not already there. Also, too, keep in mind that the cost of living has become expensive. Even food shopping is expensive. And it's not like it was 30 years ago, let alone when we were born, when we were babies, toddlers, even little kids. So for me, Mary J. Blige represents the sense of, getting out of a bad situation, growing up in the ghetto, and not just making it, but becoming iconic. And that's one of the things of being a Capricorn, is that being a Capricorn, success is like the big theme of being a Capricorn. Not just with Aries, but with Capricorn. The drive that they have is very, 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 like, telling like hardworking. A lot of Capricorns really don't attend college, but if they do, they know what they're going to go for. And usually it's business. It's anything business related or numbers related, whether it's business administration, accounting, marketing, mathematics, economics, finance, real estate, business law, anything, international business, anything that deals with business, they are going to go for it. So, or administration or secretarial school. Like my aunt, she graduated from high school. The next day, she went job hunting and got hired. That's the life of a Capricorn. Mary J. Blige, shopped her demos around. And by the time she was, I think it was 18 or 19 or 20, no later than the age of 19, she had a record deal. That's the life of a Capricorn, and she did it by herself, Yes, people helped her along the way, but the hustling and drive she had that on her own. That was innate. And so kudos to her. Happy birthday to her. And with that being said, I'm signing off. Thank you for listening and tuning in. Subscribe, hit the notification button, share, comment, like, and I will be back soon. Later.